Yes, peace and blessings. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad to finally be on the phone with you, and further assist you on this journey.
Okay.
Mhm. Have you ever received the psychic medium reading before? Should I explain to you how I conduct sessions, or are you familiar with my work? What's
Well,
the?
I am familiar with your work as far as
I'm not hearing you.
well,
Hold on one second.
okay.
I'm not
Okay.
hearing you. Get, can
Can
you?
you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Uh huh.
Okay. What I was saying was I am familiar with your work as far as listening to your rundown on YouTube, and I have had readings before from different people. I've studied through Dr. York before, so therefore I touched on a little bit of yoga and different things. So I do know that the spiritual world is real.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. That's the only way. The only way I operate is from the spiritual world. Honestly speaking, you have to, in order for you to manifest things on the physical, you have to understand the occult meaning on a spiritual level. Um, so that's absolutely good that you have some sort of a background on spirituality. But the reason why I asked you is because I want to be sure before I start the channel. I want to be sure that you understand, or rather overstand, how I conduct sessions, so that you can, get the best out of this reading. So that's why I asked,
Okay.
are you familiar with my work? So, just in a nutshell, what I'm going to begin to do is I'm going to begin to, and your grandmother's here, um, what I'm going to begin to do is channel information from your spirit guides and deliver the
Okay.
message, and deliver the messages that they have for you. Now, because there's no such timing in the spirit realm, because there's no such timing in the spirit realm, your spirit guides are going to begin to tell me things about you that happened in the past, present, and future tense. So they're gonna. I even can tap into your past life, childhood, adolescence, etc., moving forward to the future. Most of the times, what your spirit guides tell me are things that affects your spirit. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And as I told you before, your grandmother here is the first person that came through, and she's not your spirit guide, but she's actually one of your ancestors, so your blood family. And what she's saying is, listen, I told her, I keep telling her to deal with certain people. I keep telling her to stop dealing with certain kind of people in any event. So I'm not sure if you are a person, and I'm gonna allow you to express yourself, but I'm not quite sure if you're a person that is always, I guess, giving, or always, going above and beyond, and then at the end of the day, you have nothing. So that leaves you with a sense of unfulfillment, rather it's through relationships, rather it's through friends, rather it's through family. She's telling you, listen, beware of the people that you surround yourself with, because everybody is not for your best interest. And then two, I'm seeing the number 4. She's showing me the number 4 with you, and that's dealing with grounding yourself. That's dealing with, earth life qualities. That dealing with balancing attribute, or rather bringing the 4 qualities of the elements, meaning the water, the air, the fire, and earth element into your spiritual practice, in order for you to master who you are, because the number 4 also deals with the physical body. It deals with the root, grounding yourself. So what she said is, and she's telling me, she's saying, in order for you to ground yourself, in order for you to get into full connection with the spirit you have to incorporate all of these 4 different elements. And then two, she's speaking to me about stability. Make it, making a way, or rather aligning yourself with being stable, in a sense. Are you looking to move, or did you just move?
I did move, and I know that I'm looking to move again when my lease is up in February.
Okay, yeah, that's a move that you're gonna make.
So
Definitely,
it's a necessary move.
it's a necessary move. She's Your spirit guide is telling me about the move. Your grandmother is still
Okay.
here if you want to connect with her, but your spirit
I
guide
do.
is, huh?
I do, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're gonna get to her. No worries. But she's the first one that was talking to me, so you already know she's here. But
Okay.
after your grandmother said what she said, your spirit guide said that she's gonna make a move. She's going to move. So it may be 3 months from now. It may be even 6 months from now. Because again, the spirit realm has no timing. But in the near future, and as you just said, your lease is up in February. When is February? Is wait, what we're in August? August now, which is the 8th month. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, 6 months. That's 6 months from now. So right,
Okay.
right. So it's rather you're gonna move 3 months from now, or you're gonna definitely move 6 months from now. But that's gonna be in transition, and that's gonna be for the better of yourself. And they're also saying it's gonna be long term, and you will live. I don't like the area that, and it's not to say I don't like, but you're not in the actual area that you need to be in right now on a spiritual level, is what they're saying, because they're saying that where they're showing me, they're saying where your apartment is, like where it is aligned, the energy of your neighborhood is not conducive for you, and that's why. Say that again.
I said,
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
It's not conducive for you. It's just like a stepping stone. It's just like a stepping stone to get to where you need to be. So it's like a temporary place where you stayed and you learned and you figured out, okay, I want better for myself. So now they're saying you're gonna make this move. I'm also seeing cats. Again, I don't know if this is like a sneaky people representing, these cats being represented, or they're speaking to me about spirituality, because again, the number 9 is presenting itself with these cats, and it's different cats. There's 3 cats that's coming up, big fat one, big black cats, which is always a good sign in my opinion, because cats are very sacred animals. So it could be one or two things, that you have cats around you, the spirit, or they're just showing me symbolic to your growth, your spiritual growth. The number 3 is coming up with you. Besides the number 4, the number 3, and also the number 9. So we're dealing with balancing the mind, body, and soul, and coming into completion with whatever experiences that you have been going through that no longer serves you any good. You are very intuitive, is what they're saying. 13. When is your birthday, my love?
The March 7th, Pisces.
Yeah, like me. Right. 7.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Very intuitive. And that's perhaps why they showed me the cats, because cats is dealing with is dealing with spirituality. We talking about Baphomet. We talking about, sacredness in a sense. So you have to, or you don't have to, what we recommend for you to do is align yourself with that number 7, which is Christ, the Christ energy in you, in order for you to become balanced, or to, ground yourself, as the number 4 is representing, grounding yourself. And by doing so, you have to, as your grandmother said, you have to incorporate these different 4 elements into your spiritual practice. And that makes sense, because again, you're a Pisces, which is the water sign, which is the one dealing with the psychic and the spiritual realm, and then 2, the number 7. So 7 is dealing with what? The Christ energy in you. Hey, Ru, the God in you. Okay? So in order for you to get to that level, there's different spiritual practices, or different things, different tools that you have to use while you're on this journey to becoming illuminated. Is what I'm picking up too, with you. And then 2, give me 1 second. Okay, so the solar plexus is coming up with you. That gut feeling, so stop second guessing yourself. What's going on? Who's been around you? Who's these people? What's this battling going on? I'm feeling.
You feeling a battle?
Yeah, like it's like, people, or rather relationships, or like, people that has not been serving you good, or people that has disappointed you rather in your past relationships or past experiences. Rather it's friends, rather it's, I don't know, but it keeps going back to stop second guessing yourself, and it also keeps going back to giving and not receiving. And then two, as your grandmother said, stop being around certain people because everybody is not for you. So, or it could just be us Pisces being so, people's person. That can also be that too. But I'm definitely feeling like different people's energy around you that is lingering around you, that it doesn't need to be there as part of your growth.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. The thing, and that's what's so confusing about me, and one of the reasons I listen at your classes all the time. It's almost like a morning ritual. I drive cabs, so I'm listening all the time. Right. So I get lots of time to listen. I actually spotted you on, might have been Sarnetta. You and a sister was sitting there and you put your information out there. And when I YouTubed you, that's when I first started listening to you. But as far as this energy, that's what's confusing to me, because it's like a person that was in my life before, in a relationship, they came back, and it's like I battled with it for so long because I didn't want to let it go. I let it go physically, but I didn't let it go in my mental. Yeah. And then, and they seemed as though they hated me, and all of a sudden, they started coming back around, and it gave me joy, but yet a part of me felt like you shouldn't deal with this.
See? That's the second guessing yourself. Yeah. See? That's the second guessing yourself. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
And so I thought it was that, and then on the other hand, I'm gay. I'm a lesbian, first of all. Explain, it's like it's a sister that's around me all the time, and it's like I know she's really not good for me, or she's not a bad person at all, because I don't look at people as being bad, but it's like she gives me a sense of comfort just being around me sometimes, because it's said that the vibration, I'm always loving and giving and loving and caring about people, but I'm always attracting a different type. I'm not attracting people that think like me, that studies like that want to study like me, that want to do the things that I want to do. It's always the opposite, these other people. But these are the only people around me, and I accept that, because who wants to be by yourself all the time?
Yeah, that's true. Who wants to be by yourself all the time? I totally understand that. However, you should not be settling for nobody, and that's why the first person that came through was your grandmother. Now check this out. Let me decode this a little bit more after you just said what you said. Remember, I said I see 3 cats, right? So when I said 3 cats, and I said we're dealing with spirituality here, what did you just say? You said I vibe with them. I let it go on a physical level, but mentally and perhaps spiritually, you did not let these people go. So the 3 cats, who are the 3 cats? You, all right? The one that gives you comfort, and the one that broke your heart. There you go, right there. And I said, what is it? It's a spirit, it's energy that is around you, that is affecting you. So in any situation, and I always say this to my clients, and I'm telling you as well, you are the only one that can love yourself more than anybody in this world. And if you're looking for love and you're looking for completion outside of who you are, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. And this is the reason why your grandmother is saying, listen, incorporate all 4 elements into your spiritual practice so that you can be solid. Because you want solid people to come into your aura field. You don't want half-ass people. You understand? You want grounded, solid people who is there for you. However, in order for you to attract these solid people that are good for you, you got to be good for yourself. You have to be good for yourself. And this is the reason, this is why it's making sense to me now. Because it's like, okay, well, this is what you want and this is what you accepting, but, you're not doing your own thing. You're definitely not doing your own thing. I would definitely recommend that you get with Yemaya. You take a Yemaya bath and with as part of your spiritual practice, because I'm not sure how many times you do take spiritual baths, but because you are a Pisces, beloved, the water element is 100% something that you need to incorporate. Hold on, someone's at my door. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
So yes, because you are a water sign, and we're dealing with healing. We're dealing with healing, and we're dealing with letting go. Especially the one that you keep, not you keep, but you kept taking back in. Us Pisces, we sucker for loves. Like that.
Right.
like that right there. We sucker for loves. So I do overstand. Yeah, I know you know. But then too, it comes a point where you say enough is enough, and you come a point where you have to love yourself more. You see.
Okay.
You definitely have to love yourself more. And as a water sign, as someone that is very nurturing and very caring and very giving, this is part of your challenge. But it's going to be okay. Because once you get over this hump, people are going to be coming to you left and right. Let me tell you something. People pick up on energy more than they pick up on the physical. And if they are in tune the way I'm in tune, they're going to say, oh, no, this, Ronnie here, this one here, her energy is low. I know what I can do to her. I know that she's going to do this for me. I know that, blah, 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 because people pick up on your energy. So that's why your grandmother is like, listen, stop messing around with these people. That makes sense.
It does.
That makes absolutely sense. And this is your grandmother that came.
Is it my grandmother on my mother's side?
She's tall.
She's tall?
This one, she seems tall. Yeah, this one here, she seems pretty tall, and she's brown skinned. And she.
See, now, I never knew my mother or because my father, I really never knew him, but very briefly. So I never knew that side of the family, but briefly knew my mother and my grandmother, really. But I always feel that grandmama presence because, again, I'm a part of the Nawapian community. So Dr. York has told us how to, feel the energy of your grandmother. So I always talk to her. So I'm just wondering if it's my mother is brown skinned, but she wasn't really tall. But she's brown skinned. But
the way, well, then it's her. I mean, this is no coincidence,
Okay.
This is her. Spirits come in. I mean, well, not spirits. Ancestors come the way they come. And if you can identify with her, and as you said, as you was speaking, you said you always felt her presence. So if you always felt her presence, beloved, and I'm a portal and vessel for connecting with the spirit realm, it's not a coincidence that she's the first person that's coming through. It's not a coincidence. And then two, she's providing me with guidance for you because she's seeing what's happening with you. Not me.
Right.
Not me. She's yeah. She's seeing what so then that's why I'm like, oh, okay. That's why I'm like, why? What is going on? Why she keep telling me this about these different people and different energy? Not only that, as you say, you drive a taxi cab. You need to protect yourself. You need to sage yourself, and that's the air element. You always want to wear crystals on you. That is the earth element. You want to take your spiritual bath. That is the water element. You see. So incorporating the 4 elements as your grandmother recommended to move along your spiritual path and to protect yourself from negativity. Bottom line. And I know you're conscious. I know you're aware. You know, I'm not down with the New Wapians, but I did used to study under Dr. York. I enjoyed him, a very brilliant man. Besides whatever he's being charged for, I don't care about that. He got some jewels, and you know, he was part of the people that, you know, introduced me to aliens. So again, it's not like you don't know this stuff. You do know this stuff, but you fell, and now you getting back up. And I'm giving you the path to get back up. I'm giving it to you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Definitely, you know, because especially with the Yemaya bath, because you dealt with lots of, well, relationship issues, quote unquote, and then you want to heal yourself so that you don't feel like, oh, you know, no one wants to be alone, because you're a Pisces, you're very creative, everyone loves you. You get what I'm saying? Like you adapt to every situation. You know, you can hang with these type of people, hang with that people, but it's all internal. It's all love. It's all inside in order for it to be projected outside. And you know, you have to do a little building, and that's why the solar plex also came up as well. Remember when I spoke to you about the solar plex, about second guessing yourself? So when you said, I don't know why I keep going back, that's a red flag. You're second guessing yourself. Because you know what it is. You know that you don't feel good, but because we as Pisces are sucker for loves, we gonna do it. We gonna bend.
You're right. It's just me. It's me. Like I said, these are not bad people.
Right.
It's me putting myself in the pathway of them. You know what I'm saying? It's me. It's me. No, it's me.
So.
Wow.
I'm
okay. So you recommend a deep bath, and what are your other recommendations?
Give me a second. Definitely, you want to sage up your place. You want to get some Frankenmyrrh as well. I'm seeing Frankenmyrrh. They're showing me Frankenmyrrh, but you want to get the rocks. Are you familiar with the rocks?
Oh yeah. I got the oils. I burned it just before you called me.
You see?
So I do need to get the rocks. Okay.
Yes. You see? I'm telling you. So you want to get the rocks. Give me a second. Let me see. You want to get some crystals. Let me see what crystals is coming up for you. Oh, okay. You want to get some selenite. This session has been recorded, so I'm gonna send this to you too, so you don't have to scrabble and stuff. So selenite. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Lapis lazuli is coming up as well. And clear quartz. For now, because what they're saying is to clear her spirit, clear and rejuvenate herself is what they're saying. This is to clear and rejuvenate herself. And I would also recommend that you get the clear quartz wand, if possible, if you can, the clear quartz wand. And then two, you know, you can even begin to burn candles. Give me a second. What candle you want to burn? A purple candle and also a green candle, if you haven't already been doing so, and that's the fire element right there. Boom. There you go. Four elements that your grandmother recommended and your spirit guides gave you the solution. Now what? now what? Well, you know. But it's step by step though. This is what is necessary now, and then perhaps in 3 months it will change because you have evolved, you know. But for now, August 17th, this is what you can start with for now.
Okay. So what are your suggestions on connecting with you to keep growing? How often?
I say as much as your spirit tells you. I always tell people to go with their spirit. As much as your spirit tells you, or even rather once a month. Once a month is good. Once a month is really good. You know, a monthly consultation with me, that's great.
Okay.
You know, that's great. But sometimes people come to me 2 times a month because it's different situations. It all depends on what your spirit guides tell you, or your spirit, you know, what. Again, there's different situations that might come up and you may need guidance. Call me. Let's set it up. Let me help you.
I'm gonna do that because that's my thing right now. You know, people I'm around. It's
Right.
like I know people that I need to move out of my space, and to move them right out of my space, I'm gonna spend a lot of isolated time by myself right now, and I tend to drink when I do that too, and I know that's one of the things my grandma was like, look, let it go.
What did you say?
I got work to do.
What was the last thing that you said? I'm sorry.
Said I'm sorry?
No, I said what was the last? No, what was the last thing that you said? I said I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. The last thing that you said.
Okay. I said when I do get rid of these people from around me, I'm gonna spend a lot of isolated time by myself. And when I do that, a lot of times I tend to drink because I don't like being by myself.
Yeah, see, that's going to be the challenge, and that's going to be the beautiful thing, because once you begin to adapt to being by yourself, then you're going to say, damn, this is what I've been missing. Many times we have to learn how to be our own best friend, and I do understand, the addiction or the bad side of us Pisces, where we tend to drink a lot. We have very addictive personality. That's fine. That's okay. If you need to get a bottle of whatever to help you, I'm telling you, do it. You know why? Because we feed spirits alcohol. So we are spirit beings too, right? You agree? So hey, right, exactly. So if you need to drink a little bit to just get your mind off of it or whatnot, do it, but don't abuse it.
Gotcha.
Do it, but don't abuse it. If it helps to escape and to get closer to yourself, then go ahead. Because I know us Pisces, we have very addictive personalities, and we tend to go to drugs a lot.
Yeah, been there, done that.
So there you go.
Yeah.
It's a process, beloved. Be patient with yourself. It's a process. Be patient with yourself. Heal yourself. This is why your spirit guides is recommending the Yemaya bath to heal yourself. You have to heal yourself.
And what exactly is the Yemaya bath?
Yemaya is the mother of the Orishas, one of the mothers of the Orishas, and she is like Mami Wata. She governs all water signs, and she helps people that has been suffering from battled relationship, abusive relationships, from abortion, and she definitely helps with family issues, family trauma. And whenever you are in a state of healing, like emotionally wise, you always want to set up an altar for Yemaya, because that's what she deals with. She nurtures and she helps people that are going through emotional crisis.
Can you help me with that?
Yeah, it's on my site.
Okay.
The bath is on my site, and I'm the one that prepares the bath.
Okay.
So the bath is on, the bath is on my site. You can take a 3-day bath. Again, that's the water element for you. The water, take a 3-day bath, begin to cleanse yourself, which is part of the healing process.
I'm living in a small apartment where I only have a shower. Can I incorporate that bath into like shower? Or it needs to be a sit-down bath?
Well, this is what you do, right? This is two main things when I tell my clients with this situation, right? It's rather you pour the solution over you, like in the shower, like just pour it over you. You scrub the leaves, the fresh leaves that I got. Okay, first and foremost, before you take the Yemaya, I'm gonna do a cleansing bath. It's gonna be a cleansing thing that I'm gonna do for you first, and then after you do that, you take the Yemaya bath, because you have to cleanse yourself before accepting what Yemaya has for you. Now the cleansing bath is going to be with fresh leaves and all of the other different ingredients that I put into play. All you do is pour it over your head, scrub yourself with these leaves, say your affirmations, I release, I'm healed, or whatever it is that makes you feel good. Or what you can do is fill up a bucket of water and add the bath to the bucket of water and then pour it over you in that way as well. Either or.
I got you.
Either or.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay,
I got you.
so you know, for every problem there's a solution, and I'm glad that you reached out to me. Definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely. I see you as a great healer. I mean, no, we gotta keep y'all around. We just lost our brother Sadie.
Oh,
we
yeah.
gotta keep you around. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. So I need to go on the site and go ahead and order this stuff, and I'm gonna definitely connect back with you. That's not. I mean, and it was great.
Yes.
What I picked up is great.
Yes.
And I do need to just stop the second. It's not the first time, by the way, that I've heard stop second guessing yourself. So I mean, I gotta stand solid.
Yeah, you gotta stand solid. Definitely. It's part of the lesson here on Earth. It's part of your lesson.
Okay.
Okay. So I thank you.
Okay.
I thank you, my love. I thank you, beloved. I really thank you for reaching out to me. I claim that all will go well with you, and I will definitely keep you in prayers, beloved.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay. Create a bless.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.